I am ugly when I am unshaven. Anyway, welcome back to more Goodwill game hunting. This one is going to be filmed in two parts because there's a lot of stuff to cover, and some of these games that I got, I need to flip on eBay pretty quickly. So the sooner that I record this for the video, the sooner I can get these games put on eBay and listed and sold. So let's go ahead and do that. But we have a lot to cover. So where are we going to start? I guess we can start with yesterday. So yesterday I went to Goodwill number 3, so the lower end Goodwill. And in my last video, I mentioned how I never find anything at this one. Well, I found some stuff this week, so I'm thinking about, I'm really thinking about investing in like one of those headset, like portable glasses kind of cameras, so that I can actually like go in and record the Goodwill. I've snapped some pictures with my phone a few times, but being able to actually go record video of what I see in there would be really helpful, I think, and doing a voiceover for it, that'd be kind of nice. So I can't afford it right now, but maybe if I can get some donations to put towards a video camera that I can use to go in there and film, that'd be really nice. So we'll see. But I actually found some stuff this week. So I found some stuff. For $2, I got Howl's Moving Castle. This is not a game, but I'm actually a big fan of Miyazaki films. Both discs are in there, of course. So I just wanted to have this to pick it up. I'm really a fan of, Miyazaki films, so being able to have this is pretty nice. This is actually, what's interesting is that I don't believe this is Lionsgate. So this is not, oh wait, no, never mind. It is the Disney version, I see right up here. I thought it was originally Lionsgate, but this is the Disney release, so that's interesting. But yeah, for $2, not bad at all. And then I found GameCube games for $2 each. This is crazy. So first we have SpongeBob Lights, Camera, Pants. Not complete. I do have this game complete. My brother and I actually bought this when we were kids for the GameCube, and I kept it all these years. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a Mario Party game, but with SpongeBob. You got like racing and making Krabby Patties and dancing and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little game. A little party game with SpongeBob characters. Pretty nice. Worth about, I believe, about $12. I got it for $2, so pretty nice pickup. So yeah. Then for also $2, it was funny. We have Minority Report. Everybody Runs. Oh yeah, complete in box, very nice. It's interesting, GameStop was selling it for $1.99, and so was Goodwill. So GameStop sold it 20 years ago for $1.99, and Goodwill selling it in 2024 for $1.99. Pretty cool, I thought that was funny. I don't know much about this game. It's a GameCube game that is, it seems to be like a third-person shooter spy game. I think it's based off of a movie, Minority Report. I think it's based off of a movie that I never saw it, so I don't know much about it. I know that complete is worth about $10. Got it for $2, so not bad. I'm probably going to basically put all these in a bundle and sell them together if I can. And then lastly, for $2, we have Happy Feet for GameCube. Not complete, sadly, but we got the disc and we got the case, so that's pretty cool. Again, it was just cool to find GameCube games. I don't find them a lot. But again, GameCube is not really something that I collect for because I don't really have a lot of nostalgia for it. There are a couple GameCube games I wouldn't mind having, like Paper Mario or Animal Crossing. But I already have the SpongeBob game. I already have it complete up on my shelf. These games, I'm not nostalgic for these. I didn't play these, so I don't really care about them. But these games, overall, I spent $8. I'm keeping this. But these were $2 each, so $6 for 3 GameCube games. I can probably bundle them together online and sell them for some money, so not bad at all. Pretty good pickups, even though I don't want them. I'm just going to flip them. So then, okay. So earlier in the week, I went to my local game store, and I had some duplicate Xbox 360 games that I've been having over the years on my shelf, and I just went through and I was like, I don't need 2 copies of Red Dead Redemption or Final Fantasy 13. I don't need 2 copies of all these games. So I took them to my local game store, They gave me some trade-in credit, and I got a few good pickups here. So, firstly, probably a little bit of a spoiler for a future video, I got Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, for PSP. Now, I own this game. I own this for Xbox. The original trilogy I have for Xbox. I have the complete saga for Wii. I also have just Star Wars the video game for Xbox as well, so I have both of them for the Xbox, and then I have this one for GameCube too, so I can play this game. Oh, I also have this for DS. I have the DS version of this. I don't have the case for it, but I have the DS version of this too, so I own multiple. This is my third copy of this game. Technically fourth, if you count the complete saga for the Wii, so I have a lot of copies of this game, but I don't have it for PSP. And it's a good game, so I wanted to have it for PSP. Hold on. Okay. PSP is actually a console that I am kind of collecting for because it is hard to be a PSP collector in America. PSP games are just really hard to come by. Anyway, it is complete, nice and complete. And the disc, the UMD disc is, come on, pretty minty. Pretty much perfect, so it was great. Anyway, with the trade-in credit that I got for those games, I got 15 bucks in trade-in credit. This was $15, so this was free. It's about what it's worth, so they're charging market price, but I got it, which is awesome. It's the first boxed PSP game that I have, so it's my first one, and it's a pretty good way to start. So that was nice. And then for $8, I overpaid, but I wanted to have it, so for $8, so this was free. I used my trading credit for this, and then for $8 I got a cartridge of Brain Age. The back looks quite nice, pretty clean on the back there. But this is $8 for Brain Age. Now you'll notice, you might remember, last week I got a Brain Age case at a Goodwill #1 that was otherwise complete, but someone took the cartridge out. So now for $8, and this was free. So for $8, complete in box Brain Age. Brain Age is a pretty classic game on DS, so I'm more than happy to have this complete. Very happy to have it. It's gonna go right on my collection, right on my shelf as part of my DS collection. So pretty happy to have it. They did not have Skate It, so I'll either have to order Skate It by itself, or realistically maybe just salvage the case and put a Game Boy game in there or something. I don't know. But this is going to be, I got it for free, but it'll be an empty DS case that I have for now. So that was earlier in the week. That was pretty nice. Glad to start the PSP collection there. I'll save these for last. Alright, so then I put in an order for $27, almost $28, but for like $27 and some change, almost $28, I got a box of 360 games. And what's awesome is that of all of these Xbox 360 games in this entire box here, all of these, every single one of them I do not own, so every single one of them I can keep. These are none of these are duplicates. So that's awesome. Number one, boom, Black Ops 2, Xbox 360, let's go. Let's go. So I own, I think 1 or 2 Black Ops 2 discs. So I have the disc. Never had it complete in box though. So I have this complete in box now, which is great. So I believe with this added to the collection, I'm only missing 2 Call of Duty games on 360 before everything is complete, I believe. So we'll have to see. We'll get back to that in a second though. So that was the first one. That's what made me want to buy this. I was gonna pick this up by itself, but this was like $10 or $15. So for almost double that, I got so many games. So let's go through the rest of these. We have Pure, complete, of course. I don't know anything about this game. It looks like an ATV ATV game of some sort. I guess it's like SSX or something like that, but with ATVs. Interestingly, they got the manual and they got the artwork. It's in a gray Platinum Hits case, but it's not a Platinum Hits game, so I guess they just put it in something new. But that's pretty cool. I don't have it, so why not? Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Both discs, complete in box, very nice. Pretty cool. So with these two, I am pretty sure I only have two more Call of Duty games to complete my set of Call of Duty on the 360. Because I have Call of Duty 2, so I think the only ones I'm missing are Black Ops 3, the last Call of Duty game released on 360 in 2015, and then Call of Duty 3. I know I have Call of Duty 3, the disc. I don't have it complete in box, so I'm going to be holding out for it. I will find it. I will find Call of Duty complete in box. Jason Graves, I know you got Call of Duty 3 complete in box on your Goodwill game hunting. Let me know if you want to trade it, because I need it. So, yeah. But these two, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the $27 for these two games was worth it by itself, because this puts me 2 games away from completing the series on 360. And, you know, I'm really passionate about it because I have a lot of hours on Call of Duty. It's how I spent, like, 2 of my high school summers. And me and my brother played it a lot when we were kids, so we did, you know, Black Ops 2, MW2, Modern Warfare 3. We put in a lot of hours in that together as kids, so it's a really nostalgic one for me. So I want to pay my respects to the series and complete it on the 360. Then we have Project Gotham Racing 4. There are a lot of racing games, racing series. There's like Forza and this, and what's the other racing game that's really popular? Is it? I don't know. There's a lot of racing series on the Xbox. This is another one. This is not complete, but yeah, you know, it's cool. I don't know. Is this one better than Forza, or is Forza the one that's like more open world? I don't know. But Project Gotham Racing 4. So yeah, I have it. Don't really have much to say about it. So here we have an interesting one that I was not aware of. So this is Halo Wars. Pretty interesting. Oh wait. Okay, hold on. So this is a Platinum Hits game in a green case. This is a non-Platinum Hits game in a gray case. Can I just switch these out? I think I could just switch these out. That's nice. Okay, I'll do that after this video. Cool. So, this is Halo Wars. It is complete, which is cool. I actually don't know anything about this game. I know I have Halo 3. I have Halo 4. Is Halo 3 ODST different than Halo 3? I'll have to Google that, because there's Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. I don't know what the difference is. I'll have to Google that later. But this is Halo Wars. It's a Platinum Hits, has some bonus content, it says. I don't know anything about it, but based on the back of the box, it looks like it's a Halo RTS of some sort. I don't know, but hey, you know, it's pretty cool that you have a Halo game. Halo is a pretty, you know, legendary Xbox exclusive series. So I have this. Which is cool. You know, I have Halo 3, I have Halo 4. I have, for the original Xbox, I do have Halo 2 in this nice little metal thing, so that's neat. So I have a lot of the Halo series. I like the Halo series. Another thing, Halo 3, me and my brother played that a lot as kids, so this is Halo Wars. Again, if it's an RTS, which the back of the box kind of makes it look like an RTS, not really my thing, but hey, you know, maybe I'll give it a try. But I have a lot of Halo to get through, so, you know, there's that. Alright. Next game is Forza Motorsport. What do I have already? I have... Oh, wait, Gran Turismo? What's this one that I'm trying to sell? Oh, wait, yeah. So this is, okay. So this is Forza Motorsport 4, and then I'm trying to sell this, Forza Motorsport 3. I'm trying to get rid of this one, actually, because I have another copy of it. So, yeah. So that's cool. So I now have Forza Motorsport 4, and I'll have Forza Motorsport 3. Pretty neat. It's complete, and then we have both discs, so there's a content install disc, and then a play disc. Okay, that's how a lot of these later 360 games worked, so that's fine. But that's pretty cool. Again, you got Project Gotham Racing, Forza, and then is Gran Turismo its own thing? I think Gran Turismo is another thing. So there's a lot of racing series here, but you know, pretty cool. I'll keep these together in the racing category, I suppose. Okay, now this one is cool. This one is actually kind of cool. So here we have Need for Speed Most Wanted, another racing game. I actually wanted this one. Need for Speed Most Wanted, if you did not know, is an Xbox 360 launch title. Now this particular copy is only worth about $10 to $12, but the original Need for Speed Most Wanted, the one that it actually came out on launch day, the actual launch version is about $60. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so much more rare. Excuse me. The original launch title for the 360. It also came on PS3. That one's only worth like $10 as well. And then this one is Connect version, limited edition, only worth about $10 as well. But the one for 360 that's a launch title is $60. I don't know why. But it's a good game. It's a really cool game. I like the art style. I like it a lot. It has a bunch of like these really cool like video with like actual actors like digitized. It's really cool. I'm really actually excited about this one. I really want to play it. I've never been a racing guy, but this game in particular is pretty cool, and it might get me, you know, into the racing bug. But this is a pretty cool game. Not the launch title version, sadly, but I'm not paying $60 for the same thing, so this is pretty cool. But this is a limited edition version. I believe it has a little bit of bonus content, and then you can play it with the Kinect if you want, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Happy to have it. Very happy to have it. And then the fourth racing game in here, we have the Fast and the Furious Showdown. So that's cool. Again, don't know too much about this because I've never been a racing guy, but we have it complete in box, which is always cool. So another one to add to the pile, but yeah, Fast and the Furious Showdown. And then this is cool. So I mentioned last week I bought Assassin's Creed. I think it was the original. Was it the original Assassin's Creed? Yes, it was. The original Assassin's Creed. So I had Assassin's Creed 1 through 3. Well, now I have Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Complete, of course. Very nice. I believe the disc is like in mint condition as well. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. This is another 2-disc version. Both discs are in there, and they're both absolutely pristine. So happy to have that, obviously. So that's cool. But yeah, this makes Assassin's Creed 4, the fourth one. So I have Assassin's Creed 1 through 4. The Assassin's Creed series is on my backlog, so I do need to get through that series at some point. I really need to start because I have 4 of these games now. But, you know, I don't know why I'm so anal about it, but I'm kind of the guy that's like, I don't want to start a series until I have all the copies, so I can just go boom, 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 boom. So hopefully, I think there are a couple more on 360 that I actually need to get, but now I have 4. And then I'm still working on trying to finish, I want to finish Gears of War and Mass Effect, so we'll see. There's just a lot that I have to get for 360 still, but it's coming along. I'm making some good progress, knocking out a lot of important stuff. So yeah. Next game, this one was kind of weird. I have Top Spin 4 with a busted case. It's a tennis game for 360, so that's neat. It's made by 2K, so they make a lot of sports games. But I was kind of surprised because I've never really been familiar with like professional tennis as a game series, but hey, you know, I guess everything needs its own video game, every sport. So that's neat. Not my thing, but hey, I got it. This will probably go in the pile for getting rid of, because I'm not too big on sports games. I'll take the racing games. I think that they're kind of neat. Not too much of a sports game kind of guy, except for maybe NCAA, but I don't really see myself ever playing this, and the case is busted up, so maybe somebody else can enjoy it, but it's not my thing. But yeah. Probably a very similar vein. We have Madden 11 complete. I don't know. Maybe my brother would like to play this with me sometime. I don't know. He's a Madden guy. I'm not. I'm not a Madden guy. I'm an NCAA guy, but not a Madden guy. So, but this one is pretty nice condition. Looks pretty good. So maybe I'll hold on to one or two of these for when my brother comes and he and I can do split screen or whatever the case is. So we'll see. And then last game in the box, the very last one is. We had Madden 11, now we have Madden 13. Not complete, sadly. But yeah, this one, I guess they integrated Kinect support. I don't really have much to say. It's Madden. I mean, what do you want? So, yeah, that's the Xbox 360 haul that I got. So pretty happy with all that. All these games. So we have a total of, when you include the tennis game that I don't want, we have 5, 7, 9, 12. 12 games. 12 games, and I paid $28. So let me do the math here. It's going to be like 2 something a game. 28 divided by 12. $2.33. Let's round that up a little bit. So let's just say $2.34 for each of these games, which is amazing. I mean, I think that, I don't even know. I mean, you got Black Ops 2, Halo Wars Complete, Assassin's Creed 4, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I definitely did very, very well on this particular lot. So, definitely did pretty good there. Very happy with that. So that was a good pickup for $28. That was a good bundle to buy. Xbox 360, man, I'm telling you, it is so cheap to get into right now, which is good for me because it's a console that I love to collect for because I'm very nostalgic about it. I grew up with it, so I'm really glad to be able to finish my collection of all my nostalgia and stuff for so cheap. I'll be making a video about the 360 in the future, but yeah. So that's that. I'll have to put these. I'll have to organize these on the shelf eventually. All right, so that covers my Goodwill hauls, my game store hauls, and what I ordered online. Last thing is a pawn shop that I went to in my local area. So I never really gave pawn shops a lot of credit before because they're very hit or miss for me. But this particular one had a shelf of games ranging, you got PS2, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, 360. They had a ton of stuff, and the entire shelf of games, $2 a game. They gave them to me for $2. And then I actually am buying more stuff at that pawn shop. I had to put it on layaway because it was like there's a rule in pawn shops about holding stuff for a certain amount of time, so you'll see some more stuff in next week's video. Or I don't know. I pick it up next Monday, so am I going to put it in next week's video or put it in this one? Probably next week's video. Probably. So you'll see more stuff in next week's video. But I picked up a lot of stuff at this pawn shop this week that I could go ahead and buy. So it was pretty cool. And I think I did very well. So let's talk about the stuff that I got on the shelf. So they had a bunch of 360 and PS2 and PS3 and stuff. So I just went through and I got some stuff. They had a ton of cool stuff. They had more stuff. I'm gonna have to go back because they had so much good stuff. I didn't have a lot of time, but I have to go back and get more. There's a lot that I want to get there because a lot of it's going to be upgrades. They had a lot of stuff nice, complete in box. I don't have them complete. I'm gonna have to really do a lot of that. So yeah. But first, let's just go through these. We have Fallout 3, and not just any Fallout 3, but with the Pit and Anchorage. I don't believe they did a Fallout 3 that has all of the DLC with it, but this one has 2 of the 4. So it doesn't have a Mothership Zeta or whatever the other one was, Brotherhood of Steel, I think. But yeah, it has the Pit and Operation Anchorage, and it has a free poster inside, and it is complete, so it comes with everything. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You can see this disc is the add-on disc, so there you go. This is an add-on disc, so I don't believe this is the standalone game, but I do have the standalone game right on the shelf, so I'm going to have it right beside the original. So very, very cool, very nice, very happy to have this. Obviously, you know, you can get DLC from the online store, but being able to have a disc with the DLC on it is pretty nice. And again, it was $2, so that's pretty cool. Next up is Gears of War 2. Got that complete. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I have Gears, the original Gears of War, but this is Gears of War 2. I believe Gears of War 3 also came on 360, so I'm gonna have to find Gears of War 3. But I have Gears 2, so that's nice, complete. Pretty cool. Another one I got, I don't actually see this game in the wild a lot, but I found it. Dead Rising 2, complete, very nice. Love the original Dead Rising. Dead Rising 2 is cool. I played through it before on PC, I liked it, but I really want Case West. I really want Dead Rising Case West because that one's really good. It's a lot better than this one, in my opinion. So I want Case West. But I did get Dead Rising 2 just for the sake of completion, so that's really nice. Really good game. And then, I don't know which one of these to go over first. We'll do this one first. It's fine. I've been saying it for so long that I wanted this game. I wanted it. It was like my holy grail game, and I finally found it at the pawn shop. I couldn't find it at my retro game store. I couldn't find it at Goodwill, even though I found a bunch of other ones at Goodwill. I finally found it at the local pawn shop for $2. It was right under my nose. Guitar Hero 2 for Xbox 360, and yes, it is complete in box. I had Guitar Hero 2. I have the disc. I could play it on 360 if I wanted to. I have it complete in box for 360. That's the best. It's awesome. I'm so happy. You might be asking, what is your obsession with Guitar Hero 2 in particular? This one has Wayward Son on it, so this is actually the one that they played on South Park. This is the Guitar Hero from the South Park episode. That's why I really like it, and that's why I really wanted it. So I have it now, which is great. I'm super, super happy. I also have Guitar Hero 3. A couple more Guitar Hero games I need to get. I want to get the full set for 360. I think I have Guitar Hero 3 for Wii and a Guitar Hero 2, this one, on PS2. But 360 is really the console. If you want to play Guitar Hero, you want to play it on 360 because it has the best guitar controllers. So 360 is the console where you want to be. So that's just FYI for you. But now I have Guitar Hero 2 complete for 360. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This made the trip for me. And for $2, it's awesome. And then again, $2, same thing. For PS2, I got Final Fantasy 12. Haven't played it. I've heard good things about it. I don't know. I don't see this one being talked about a lot, but I like Final Fantasy. I have a PS2 somewhere, but I wanted to go ahead and get this one for $2. Why not? Not complete, but whatever. $2. Final Fantasy 12. Pretty neat. So yeah. So these were $10 for all of these games. In terms of the value, I mean, I'm pretty sure Dead Rising 2 by itself is $10. So I think I did very well in terms of getting all of these games for $2 each. That's amazing at the pawn shop. That's awesome. And then I also got some more stuff for, so those were $10. And then I also got 2 3DS games. I got, how much did they charge me for these? It doesn't say. It's not itemized. Okay, but I got, they just had these loose in a case with a 3DS and a bunch of games for it. I ended up buying the 3DS, which I'll show next week. But I tested these. They both work, even though they were just sitting loose. They don't have cases. But we have Legend of Zelda, A Link Between... Hold on. A Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, and Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. So, yeah. Majora's Mask, Link Between Worlds. So, I forget how much these were. They were different prices. But, let's see. These were $10, and then I bought these. So my total at the pawn shop was $26.75. So I think that was $10. So these must have been $8 a piece, I think. So I got A Link Between Worlds and Majora's Mask for 3DS, $8 each. Loose, no cases, unfortunately. I have some extra cases, and I can print out some artwork, so I'm not too worried about it, but they were loose, but I thought those were really good prices for 3DS games, and I can add these to the 3DS stack as well. I don't really own a ton of 3DS games except Pokemon. I might have a Fire Emblem game and Bravely Default, but adding these is going to be cool as well. So happy to have these, but these are pretty good. So basically for $26.75, almost $27, I got 4 360 games, a Final Fantasy for PS2, all that was 10, and then for another 16, I got Majora's Mask and Link Between Worlds for 3DS. So, $26. Not bad. Not bad at all. I definitely got my money's worth out of that. I think that was a home run. Not selling any of those. Those are all part of the collection. Those aren't flipping. Those are not for flipping, sadly. But yeah, definitely did pretty good on that front. So yeah, that's going to be, I don't know, this is, holy crap, I've been recording for half an hour. I might just make this a standalone video, and I'll have to record more later, but this is already 30 minutes, so that's going to have to do for now. But that's going to conclude Goodwill hunting for this particular week. It was a very productive week, as you can see. So yeah, I will have to come back later with more. I still have stuff at that pawn shop that I gotta go pick up because it's on layaway. But I'll be sure to record that once it's done. I'm gonna pick up more stuff there because they have some stuff like, they had limited edition stuff on that shelf for $2. They had stuff with cardboard sleeves that is even more complete for $2. I have to go back and see what they have. So I'll definitely be doing that. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.